Rye is very tired at most points of the day. For at least the last 10 years or so, I've been a freelance artist. So I create illustrations, comics, stuff like that, and basically am self-employed, and I go around to conventions or markets and sell my goods to the world. I create a lot of fan art, and also I like making a lot of stories that kind of people can relate to. I like being able to create worlds that they might seem far-fetched or fantasy, but the characters within those worlds are relatable. Amalthea means a lot, considering that she's personality-wise so close to me. For me, Amalthea is almost like the version of myself that I wish I was. She's very much, if I go through anything really rough with my own life, I think of her and I think of, well, if Amalthea was able to save the world, get her arm cut off, and all of this other stuff, and still manage to get through it, I can get through this rough couple of weeks. I can get through this assignment. The reaction has been insane. Honestly, I never would have expected so many people to relate to her. One of the big things that I hear a lot is that people don't see as many characters who go through very overtly their mental health struggles. I have a lot of people coming up and relating to her story, the way she interacts with the world, her anxieties. It's nice that something that was supposed to be a support or a coping mechanism for myself has also helped so many other people. Basically, I've been diagnosed with major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder, which means I have a lot of trouble in doing things out in public. One-on-one or in small groups, I can totally do that fine, but I can't order at Subway at all. My brain just won't let me do that. I'm just too anxious to do that. So it's very much a huge fear of, if I don't know what to say, I'll say the wrong thing, laugh, embarrassment, the world is ending. I very much go through worst case scenarios. It's a journey of trying to get better and finding coping mechanisms to get through that. And drawing and making Amalthea's story is one of those coping mechanisms. Basically, for conventions, I know when they're coming up, and I basically have to psych myself up for the entire week or 2 weeks beforehand to be like, okay, I can do this. I just go in. I have scripts of what I say, and I do not move from those scripts. As annoying as it may be to sit next to me all weekend and hear the same 5 phrases being repeated over and over and over and over again. And I just know that once I come back from the convention, I just have to turn off and shut down for a day or two and just not be a person anymore. Also, this is by far the worst thing I've ever fucking drawn. And I hate it. But I did it. Also, it's just like, oh, I forgot how really tiring it is. And also, people are getting, I don't know if people are getting annoyed at me or what, because I'm just really bad at reading people, and it's like, I don't know. I'm too autistic for this shit. So much, everything happens so much. My old boxes with my meds say do not stop taking abruptly, because it's such a high dose of antidepressants that I've forgotten to take today. I could do that on camera. Yep. I don't have to impress you because I've already tricked you into thinking I'm an okay person. So yeah, I'll have to go school, home, get home at around like 5 maybe, take my stuff over to the convention centre and set up Friday night.
Hi, how's it going? So my folder has all my A4 prints if you want to have a look through. And I've also got like books and stuff you can have a look through. Hey, how's it going? Just so you know, all of the A5s that are on the wall are also in the folder on the table, and I've also got an original comic book and a story and sketches, so you're more than welcome to have a flick through and let me know if you need a hand with anything.
How has today been for you?
Really good. A lot better than my last one. Like my last convention, pretty badly. But at the moment, yeah, I've made back enough that I'm comfortable with, having come be here. I came with 10 of my original comic books and have sold 8 of them. And like I've had people come up who've bought the comic book on the Saturday and then came up to me today on the Sunday, said how much they liked it, and then bought merchandise, which that felt really nice.
And how have you been feeling most of this day?
Most of the weekend, I've been pretty tired, I'm not going to lie. But once again, that's the convention experience. You've got to be bright, bubbly, talk to customers, you have to sell yourself, which 2 full days of doing that, or sometimes 3, depending on what con that you do, it is exhausting, but like, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, my weekend was pretty good. Actually, I made a decent amount of money, a lot better than my last convention, but the anxiety never really goes away. I just get better at managing it and masking it. This convention was particularly really challenging to go into since I sometimes put more on my plate than I can really achieve. In 10 years, I hope that I'm a lot more functional. I've already come a long way, but I still know that there's a long way to go. And I know in 10 years I'm still going to have problems, but it's the management of those problems that's what I'm really trying to focus on.
So I just finished Stories of the Herald. Oh my god, I loved it. Like the ending when she's smiling and it's crazy.
Yes.